this is Kylie, and I am going to be doing a 6th, 7th, and 8th grade makeup tutorial. And it's going to be basically throughout the years of middle school, different makeups that I have worn and I've seen most girls at my school wear. And if you don't feel comfortable wearing any of these, or you feel like you should be wearing more than this, then go ahead. That's really your personal preference because this is just my opinion. But I hope that you like it, and yeah, so let's get started. Alright, so the first thing is 6th grade. And what you're going to do for 6th grade is what I usually do is I have my little palette, which you probably will see in most of my videos, and it has eye brightener and concealer, and I'm just going to put on some concealer underneath. I'm sorry that I couldn't get my makeup all the way off. These things that I use, Noxzema, they're really like strong. They're really good for your face and really like healthy and stuff. But this is for anti-blemish, and it does take off makeup, but my makeup remover ones are like missing, so I had to use these, so it kind of stings my face. But, so I'm going to put the concealer on underneath and use my concealer brush. And I'm just going to mix that in. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is put on a bit of lip gloss. And it has no color in it, or like no pigment. So, and it's just a little bit shimmery, if you can see. And it's just going to add a bit of gloss to your lips. Alright. So the next thing that I'm going to do is put on some blush. This is cream blush, and I do use a brush for this, and it's just because it makes it so much easier. So you're just going to put a little bit on, and just do your cheekbone. If you don't know where your cheekbone is, something that most people do is like that and do it. But I have a pretty good idea of where I usually like to do mine, and it's basically right on the line. But yeah. So next I'm going to take a little bit more and just put it on the bridge of my nose. And that because it makes it look a little bit more natural. Alright. And next and close to the final step, I'm going to take my Falsies Volume Express, and I'm going to choose to use this one because it doesn't really do much to my eyelashes. As you can see, it's kind of like worn out brush and I need a new one. I'm just going to put a couple layers on it, and yeah. So, this is my 6th grade look. In 6th grade, I personally didn't wear much makeup because, like, you don't really want to look too fake, I guess, in 6th grade. But, yeah, so that's 6th grade makeup. Okay, so unfortunately, this didn't record with sound, so I'm basically just going to be talking through it, and bear with me if it doesn't work with it, but whatever. This is my 7th grade makeup. So, yeah. Alright, so what you're going to do first is use your concealer and eye brightener. I'm going to take my concealer brush and put the eye brightener right above my eye and around it, just in the corners, your tear duct, and just like the other corner of your eye. I'm sorry that like my lips are moving, but whatever. And then you're going to go back and take your concealer and rub that just underneath your eye in whatever like shape you prefer. Next, I'm going to take my baby lips, which is like an orange color, but it's not like orange on your lips. It doesn't like look like that. That's the color that it is, the orange one. But once again, it's not that bright on your lips as long as you only put it on a couple of times. As you can see, it's not like too bright orange. It's basically a pinkish color. And make sure that you don't get it around your lips because that will stain for the day. Next, I'm going to use the lip gloss, the Mary Kay lip gloss that I used in my first video, just to add a little bit of definition to my lips. I'm going to use my blush and the brush once again, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing that I did in 6th grade. You can add a little bit darker or even a bit lighter, whatever floats your boat. And once again, remember your nose bridge just to add a bit more natural. And that was me having a hiccup. So next, you're going to be using your mascara. This is my Mary Kay Lash Love mascara. And it's kind of dark, so as long as you only put on like a couple coats, it should be okay. But yeah. So it's not too dark, but it's kind of dark. And sorry if there's black under my eye, I just wiped off my 6th grade makeup. But now I'm going to take my e.l.f. neutral color palette, and I'm going to take a pretty light color and mix it with a bit darker of a color. And I'm going to use my two-sided brush, my Bare Essentials Rock and Roll brush, just to put that in. I'm going to use a light color once again and a dark color. And don't do that. You're going to use the light color all over your eye and then put the darker color just in the crease right where your eyelid and your like above your eyebrow, I guess is. Just the crease, and yeah. Sorry that I'm like talking, it's not really working. But yeah, this is my 7th grade look, and I hope this helped. And hopefully this one records with sound. Sorry about my last one. It was kind of like awkward to watch. Like I even watched it myself and was like, what is going on? But I know that it's kind of awkward to watch, but it's just because like I'm using iMovie for this on my phone because my camera is like I left in New Hampshire. But yeah. So I'm using iMovie and it kind of does that sometimes, which sucks, but whatever. So I'm going to do the same steps with the concealer and the eye brightener. I'm just going to put that on my face. And by now, feel free to put a little bit more, a little bit less, because, you know, you've already watched 3 of these. Next, I'm going to take my brush, and this is a different brush than the one that I used. This is the foundation brush, and I have the same exact one for my blush, but this is just a clean one. So I like to take a little bit on the brush and then mix it in here just so that I have it handy. And I'm going to take some foundation. This is Beige 1 by Mary Kay, and I'm just going to make sure to mix it good, really, really good. And with my skin, and don't forget to get the edges, like it's not really going to mix in with your hair, so it's fine, but make sure to get like the edges of your face and everything, because you don't want like some your actual skin tone and some a little bit darker, and make sure to put some on your neck just to blend it in and make it look more realistic, in your shoulders if you need. Okay. Next, I'm going to take 2 things. Well, one thing that I used in my other video, which is my Mary Kay lip gloss, and this Ice Bloom, which is this color next to the orange. And it's not really that color on your lips, once again, unless you like press down really hard and do it multiple times. So I'm just going to take that and do a little bit of it and mix it with this lip gloss. Just to like take the color pigment, I guess, away a little bit, because I'm not a big fan of bright lips. But yeah, and you can do that if you want. Now I'm going to take my blush once again and do the same thing, and once again, if you would like, you can do it a little bit darker. I've kind of done it the same tone for each time because I'm just comfortable with that. Next, I'm going to take two mascaras. I'm going to take my Falsies Volume Express and these are both by Maybelline, by the way, my 1x1 Volume Express. And I'm just going to take this one and do it on the bottom, just in the corner of my eye. Not too much and not too little. And then just on the outer, I look like a weirdo. Just on the outer corners of your eye, and you will see me doing that same exact thing in some videos going like that. That's just because it makes it a little bit darker. And I'm going to use this from the beginning and go over that, not the bottom one, just on the top, and do this, and it just separates the lashes. It makes it a bit darker. So now I'm going to do that again. Same thing. And I am weird, and I put my mascara on before I put my eyeshadow and stuff on, so you can do this in a totally different order. But I'm basically going to do the same thing that I did for 7th grade and 8th grade, but I'm going to do like a bit different colors. I'm going to use this gold color as my whole like eye. I'm going to do that for my whole eye. And the same thing on the other eye. And take my blender brush and just make sure that that's blended in really good. And then I'm going to take the color underneath, the one that I used before, which is basically the same, just a tiny bit darker. And once again, put that in my crease and on my lid. And then blend it. So you get two different shades. I don't know if you can see this, but it's two different shades, and make sure that you don't like get it on the side. But you're gonna blend it in. So this is a eyelash curler, if you don't know what it is. And I do it after I put mascara on, but you just do that. Sorry, mine's like coming up because this is one of my old ones. Once again, I left my other one in New Hampshire, but this is 8th grade, and I do put my hair up in a bun sometimes when I go to school, so that's why I did this, but yeah. Hope you liked this video. Comment down below any suggestions that you have, and yeah, no hate. Once again, this is just my opinion of things that I wear, so I hope that you like this video, and hope it's not too long for you, but thanks for watching my video. Subscribe, comment, and like down below.